But what I want to take a look at, after I repair all my stuff and equip my shirt, is I want to make a hoe. There we go. And I want to grab a ton of wood. Like, literally all the wood I can manage. Because I want to go over and start building that base that we were talking about. Because I did take a look at right over here. It's not crazy flat. There's one building that's about right in here, I believe. Which means we can use it and then flatten with the hoe I just made. Lets me kind of terraform the ground a bit. Oh. 73 over. Throw that in. Gosh dang it. It's gonna just be wood. 25. Put that back. Give me that. Give me 25. 310. Give me 6. 29. There we go. That gives me 130 wood, which is an okay place to start. It's not Hugin. You're gonna tell me, yeah, about the hoe I just crafted. Yes, I appreciate your knowledge, friend. What the crud? Oh, what are you doing? You need to. Oh, because I over encumbered myself. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna set up the smelter just yet and get the cart because it's not really that far of a distance from here to here. It's pretty close. Yeah, freaking elders way down there. Which means I'm gonna need to build a raft, but that can come later. For now, yeah, not this house, but that one on the far edge over there. The one I was talking about, that guy. We can use it as a starter base of operations, just like a storehouse, basically, and then build up our actual accommodations. Because if I recall, because I know the game has structural integrity, but if I recall correctly how it works, I'd like to build up to about this level right in here. So what if I level ground? So if you level ground, it levels to the height your player is standing on, or it tries to at least. And then if you hold shift, it levels to where you are aiming at when you hit shift. So I would like to level to about where I'm standing now. It just eats up a ton of stamina, which, okay, I did bring some things. I should have ate this over the other thing. Whatever. Like I was saying, it doesn't always get, because it sometimes needs material, or you have to take away material. But we have all the tools we'll need in order to level out a fairly large area. And I figure about right here is good. And then out this way, we'll build towards this direction and put a dock out here. So I figured if we this over about here, do a set of stairs down, have a nice little dock that go. I was like, did that fish just beach itself? That was crazy. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Perfect. Perfect. Let's do a little more leveling. Give ourselves a nice, large swath of land to work with. Well, a moderate swath of land. Take these back a bit more. Yeah, it just costs stamina currently, but as you can see, it's starting to... It can't take away enough. You can use your pickaxe to hit it down a level or two, and then go back in with your hoe and re-level, and then it'll get to be nice and even like everything else. But for now, I think it's fine if we just start heading off. Wait for my stamina. Heading off in this direction. You see it's kind of gently sloping down now. I can build off like that. Oh, I was going to shoot that seagull. He could sense it. But if I go ahead, this, give me a workbench, place it right there, and then building. So we can do floors directly onto the ground, which, yeah, you can. But I'm going to do these wooden poles. And I want them... it doesn't so much matter the orientation. So, I want that. And then we're going to snap to these wooden poles. But for now, I'm just going to use it like this to get... there. Just off of the ground. Then we can start snapping. So, I'm going to pull that pillar because I want these things on the edge. Why don't you go into the ground? Come on. Seriously? Give me those. Dang it. I thought we could do... yeah, it wants to snap there at that bottom base, but why can't I just... snap in a different manner? Yeah, why don't you want to snap? This is going to aggravate me to no end because it's not doing the thing I thought it was supposed to. Alright, so that's snapped there, but I can't snap to the top corner, which is a little unfortunate. So those can snap like that. But the floor has to snap. See, why can't I snap to this guy? I can snap to the one below it. But not to him. So it snaps. Snaps. But it's not where I want it to be. Why not? Because I should be able to just... so I guess if I do that... give me small pillar. Ah, see? That's kind of what I wanted. Alright. Let's start all that over from scratch. So that goes there. The floor I want about at... you know, now I'm having I'm second guessing it. What if I do that to skirt in the floor? Then we can just have it at that level. Yeah. right. I went a bit large for for the initial building. Yeah, and I ran out of resources quick. I had to cut down a bunch more trees just so I could enclose this thing fully. There's a gray dwarf over here that I'm going to deal with. Or a grayling. But enclose this thing fully. I got a bed in it. I got a bunch of storage boxes. Got a fire and things. Got another workbench inside of here. Which does mean I can get rid of that one. Gives me 10 more wood back. But I need to start transferring all my stuff over here. So we can actually build up and make this place, well, defensible, basically. Because it is not right now. Let's be honest. And there are going to be base attacks. I'm out of wood again, of course. And for the base attacks, I would much rather have something, you know, set up, mind you, versus just shot in the dark, just hoping things are gonna be okay. So I'll have to start moving things over. Which shouldn't be the worst thing. It's gonna be wood to do that, and it's wood to do everything. Let's be honest. I may dig out a moat and go around. I don't know if that's still considered the meta where for defenses wise. I may do it anyways, even if it's not. Just because, one, I like the aesthetics of a moat. I wish you could make it like a drawbridge, though. I don't think that's a thing we can do. I'll look into it. But I'll transfer things over, and then we'll set out on the spelunking adventure of a lifetime, clearing through the dark forest and getting everything we need to get a raft to head down to the Elder. But before we get down the Elder, I want to have at least some bronze equipment. All right, all that smoke looks like it's hanging up nice and high with those open pieces. Should be fine. Yeah. Oop, it's still damaged. Yeah, so there'll be that and plenty more to come in the future episodes. So thank you to all those who watched. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that sub button, that like button, maybe telling a friend about it. But regardless of what you do, I thank you. And please remember, everyone, to stay safe out there.